Okay, so hello and welcome to a stream, a scripting stream to be exact. Actually, uh, I posted a video quite some time ago. Actually, about a few months ago. Just checking my mic settings real quick. Okay, so I posted a video about a month or two ago, and we covered old games and stuff that I made on Roblox and things I was working on at the time that just got scrapped into the past. And a lot of people under that video, well, I'd say a lot, but only like 5 people, which is a lot in my terms, went up into that comment section and was like, that game looks pretty polished. It looks like it should be, you should carry on working on that game. So in the past couple of weeks, I went back to the game and recoded it all better code, more thought out at least to my extent of knowledge. And now we're going to see, this is just going to be a demo of the game right here. Is my desktop audio on? Yeah, okay. Let's go to lighting, make it clock time. What's the clock time for the lobby? Give me a second. Just gonna do this. Clock time. 12. Okay. I can never find things. I spend half of my time looking for the things I'm trying to set things to. Okay. So this is the game as of now. I'm actually gonna tell you what we're gonna be doing in this live stream in a minute, but this is basically the game rescripted in a new way, I guess. Here I am. I've got the settings. We can turn off music if we need to. We also have modes here and everything, which is all nice. I think the music is pretty nice, though. I might keep the music on. Now, this is a round-based system game. If you don't know what my game is based about, and basically, it picks a round, as round-based system games do, and you play the round by clicking buttons. There's lives. Ooh, toggleable, everything, customizable. And here we go. This is one of the old maps that I made. I actually hadn't recently rebuilt this map. This is something I made and I just reused because I haven't got the time to build a map right now. That's what we're gonna be doing in this live stream actually. So here we go. Just clicking buttons. It's not obvious obviously what you're supposed to not hit, but it's mildly a parkour course. I'm gonna try and make it more optimized in the future, but right now this looks kind of alright. See, I just touched one of the parts I wasn't supposed to touch, so I got teleported back to the start, which is all good. That's how this map's designed, is to be played like this. And then go down to this last area. I'm gonna have a look at the old game as well in a minute, just to show you like what this that's my one. Doesn't matter though, we've made it to the end. This is the exit. And boom. That is the game. There isn't a leaderboard, there isn't anything like that yet. I haven't really got to leader stats or anything like that as of now. But it's a base game, and with rounds, which this will have, it'll be kind of cool, I think, at least. So, yeah, this is one of the maps. Let's go to the old Roblox game. We're gonna play the old one. I'm just going to save this real quick. I'm actually going to publish this so I can play it on the real game in a minute, but let's open up another Roblox studio. Let's go to the old one so we can check out the old maps and the stuff I'm going to be rebuilding. Because it's all nice. It's all nice. And there's this actually all originated in a little game jam me and my friend did, which is funny. Okay. Let's go to... So we have Button Blitz, pre-alpha test realm, and then I'm on this one currently is Button Blitz new developer test realm because it's the one I'm remaking. We can actually, you know what? We're gonna go back and look at the ones that I showed in the video. I'm actually gonna go back and look at the old ones. So this is where it all originated. This was the game jam, the miniature game jam. Me and my friend did. We had an hour, I think, to make a miniature game, and it was the theme was puzzle. The category was puzzle, and this is the game I came up with in a matter of minutes. I really had no other better idea. I'm just loading up real quick. So, okay. Here it is. Here it is. So you may see some similarities in this while I play it, but you hit buttons. The sound's different. If you, yeah, basically you just jump and do things. But this map is the map I just showed. Funnily enough, it's the map that I've just kept on with the whole thing. It's what I've tested with and everything. This map is the game jam map that I did in about an hour. It's kind of buggy in this version, and to be honest, there's no actual replayability in this version. There's not actually that much replayability in the version I'm on right now, but this one, not round-based. This is literally just like an obby on Roblox. It's not even that, because it's not even an ending, unfortunately. But yeah, the doors say how many buttons you need to click. If you touch the wrong part, which I'll show you after, or I might fail this. No, if you touch the wrong part, you get sent... Oh, no, you just die. Never mind, I thought you get sent back. No, you just die. So, this is basically just a genuine Roblox obby at this point. No detail or anything, no map cut design, nothing. This was actually supposed to just be a climbing bit here. That I didn't actually think I was going to make this into a waterfall at some point, but, you know, I made it into some sort of map. I'm not great with map customization, map designs, so I'm kind of proud of this one. Oh, god damn it. I can't even complete my own hobby. This is great. I'm pretty sure if there was another person here, you can just jump over. Yeah, you can. I did it with my friend, but obviously my friend's not here right now, so I cannot. Let's turn on shift lock. Can I turn on shift lock? I can. Let's just turn on shift lock. I feel like this would make my life a lot easier on this part. There's no lives, there's no wins. It's literally just a miniature parkour course. And then it's not even a win, it just says, "You win!" in a copperish kind of text. There you go. That's this game. And straight after making this though, I was like, you know what? I really like this idea. I know it's not my idea because there's been parkour games with buttons before. But Jesus, what's going to stop me from making something like this? So I went from this game. I'm going to go find the other one now. This is the downside of it not being a video. It's actually, I got to actually open these up and everything. And surprisingly, there's a lot of scripts in this version. Like, a lot of server scripts. There's probably less... no, that's a joke. But there's probably... I was going to say there's probably less server scripts on this one, but I doubt it. There's loads of server scripts. Okay, my games... I'm going to go to... Okay, so this is where it just... This is the base version. Button Blitz pre-alpha. This is multiple months of development that I just spent in my summer holidays scripting. And as you can see, the GUI has not developed much more from this point. But this is the GUI. And let's load in. The reason why I haven't just copied everything over from one game to another is because it was very buggy the way I had it set out the first time. So I think this is really cool. At least to go back and look at all this. See, there was multiple maps in this one, which is what I'm on that phase now. I'm at the phase on the main game that I've just rescripted, making more maps. But let's see what map it gives us. Okay, Laser Heist. This is a map I actually want to rebuild, but I have to, like, rethink some of it. This is one of my favorites, though. I do like it. The animations are pretty cool. I don't think, yeah, music does work, but it was made really weirdly in this version. So this is the implementation of, like, miniature scripts in movable kind of stuff I made. So this is actually really fun. I experimented a lot with this. And then when you hit this button, it turns off all the blue ones, which I want to make that feature again. That is so cool. This one's a little bit difficult, but you know. Oh, there we go, we failed it. At least we don't die this time. And the music is very ominous. I'll tell you that. I definitely do feel like I'm in some sort of heist right now. And then it gets rid of all these ones, which is nice. After that, it opens this door to the side, which does a little miniature parkour room. Which, am I good at? Oh, I suck at this parkour. Jesus Christ. Why am I so bad at my own parkour? This is how you know it's not easy when the creator can't even do it. Or maybe it is just easy, I'm just bad. When you hit this button, the map progression is quite straightforward. I don't think it will get too confusing, at least the way I've laid this one out. I hope to have better ones in the future. But when you're done with this, you go through the door with this entrance at the start, it loops you back around to this vault. And this is the thing I need to change in the future. And as of now, it opens up. There's this nice little cool animation. I don't think I'll be able to have animation like this in the future. I think I'll have to just like smash it open maybe or something, because this kind of takes up a lot of time. When you're done, you see a little Robux on the floor. You make it through the end, and that was the end. Now in this version there's a leaderboard, there's an update log. I'm going to add those things in, but I gotta make sure they work and they're fully my script, because this script here isn't fully mine. I actually didn't know how to do a global leader stat kind of leaderboard thing. So I just kind of copied this story. I might use some bits from this, but I'm not sure right now. So I'm just going to push that to the side for now. And we just got the same game. God damn it. I'm just going to... I can't wait out the time. Might as well just play it. There's not lives in this version, which I think is a quite cool feature that I'm adding into the main one. Because I can really make certain games more difficult than others with how many lives. I can make like the most difficult of my maps 1 life, and then nobody will be able to complete it. And I might add badges and stuff for completing those ones, because that would be pretty cool to show off your badges in a game that's not going to be spoken of. Okay, here we go. I don't know, is this the only map that's playable right now? It might just be the only map that I have activated. I'm gonna go check that after this. Because if it gives me the same map again, then I've definitely just got this one. Gosh damn it. There is some cool maps though. There's another map that's really difficult. Like insanely, like it overarcs this one. In my opinion. Jeez. I am just terrible. I'm just terrible. This is not even cool. Let's do my... Here we go, here we go. No! Oh my god! What? Okay. This jump is unbearable for me. Okay, there we go. I think the thought of this, like the structure of this map is really cool. So if I do rebuild this, which I'm going to, because it's a key part of the story, which is funny, because there's a miniature story going on. Let me through. You can just like not have to wait for the whole thing, so you don't actually have to wait for it to fully open, but still, you need to change it because it is a bit of a time waster. There we go. Okay, let's go idle for a second. Okay, sorry, is it in here? Oh yeah, this is the only map that's on here. Oh great. Have I got... Yeah, I've got them in server storage. Stumble Conversion. And Rocky Start. Now, this is weird because I had it in replicated storage, not server storage. Which doesn't really fully matter, but... I mean, I've changed it now, so... Let's move these ones in. Actually, we don't want Rocky Start or Laser Heist. Let's just get rid of both of those ones for now. We just want to check Stumble Conversion. Is it available? Yeah, it is. Okay. Will it work in the game if I go back to this? The music is great. This is the first game I've actually made that works. Using that. Come on, Stumble Conversion. Yes. Okay, this is the really hard one. And I'm going to rebuild this one as well. I think a rocky start though is really good. I think that map is fine as it is. I'm not 100% sure yet. We got a new star coming on here. Another new thing that I added in was these spikes. I mean, it's typical kind of obstacles in games. It's not really my idea, it's just kind of fun to script in. A little bit laggy though, I might have to optimize it in the future. But to build these maps isn't actually too difficult. You think like I'd have to script it all, or like the way I've made the way to build all these maps is kind of fun. I love this little area. It's mildly too difficult, but then what was that? Why did I do like a jump? Oh my god! See, the thing about this map though is if you fail, you're all the way back to the start, which is really difficult. Oh my god, please. Getting this final bit over here. This is the hardest bit of this thing because the way these wires are, it makes it really hard to get through. I'm not gonna make it. There's still another whole bit on the end of this. But you know what, I'm gonna go in this view. I'm just gonna show you. So basically you go through this bit and then there's a little bit up here that you hit this last button and then you can go through these grids, which is kind of cool. Very difficult though, which is why it's the extreme one. I might have to make this very more optimized in the main game, but as of now, this is it. This is the old version at least. It's not even made into the main game yet. But okay, that's the old one, and then I have another version that I scripted, but it's kind of just the same thing. But I'm gonna go back to the main one that I was on now. I'm gonna close this Roblox studio. I'm going to show you how I'm making my maps with the way I've made all the systems and everything. Let's turn off the UI for now because we don't need it. Okay, we got a random dude floating. Great. Okay, so let's go to maps. So the first one we just played is a rocky start, and then we got the surreal shafts, which is kind of cool. If we bring this into the workspace, here it is. So this is carrying on from a rocky start. Basically, this is the exit of the rocky start. Now you're coming in to a surreal shaft, and this is the start. This is the first button. This is the wall that stops you from going any further until the first button to click. Then we have the starting area, which I'm gonna draw this out on a little whiteboard kind of thing real quick, because then I can like explain how I don't even know how I'm gonna fully do this map. I have ideas what I'm gonna do for this map. Let's go to online whiteboard. So I can just show my ideas. Oh, okay, I can only have a certain. Okay, let's just go on this one then. There's stuff on this, but I can just delete it. Okay. So basically, this is how the map is going to be set out. This is where we're going to start. And then this is the, jumping area with loads of the things you jump on. I'm just going to draw a couple just for reference. There's going to be two ways to go from the start. So a player can pick which way they want to go. Really, it doesn't matter because you have to do both anyway. But after you go to these, there's going to be a miniature parkour bit. And then you're going to get two buttons, which then unlocks this third path. So you'd have to go all the way back to the start. When you hit one of these buttons, some of these platforms destroy, making this little bit in the middle more difficult to, traverse, which I think is kind of cool. And then I kind of want up here some sort of boulder, like the things that roll down and you have to go like in the gaps in the walls. I kind of want like a thing like that. And then at the top, that is where you're going to be. It's a small little idea. I think it's a cool map idea, maybe a little bit more extra. I don't know what I'm going to do for these two side bits. I think this is set in stone for me right now, this bit. I think this is a pretty cool idea. So this middle bit's also really cool. If I show you in game now, what I mean by the things breaking. So these darker like stones, these will break in game when you hit one of the first buttons. So when you're coming back, you're only going to be able to jump on these ones, which makes it a lot more difficult. I might have to optimize this as well, but there we go. And the way I've made these scripting and everything work, when you hit one button, something breaks or some noise happens. We have this little thing here, and in this table we have loads of functions numbered from each button. It's kind of simple. It's not simple, it took me a while to learn. So it's not simple, but it's fine. I think I have to, work on the design a little bit more. If we change the time to the time this map will be working on, so let's go info, clock time. The clock timing will be 0, so we can actually build the map in the right lighting. So we go clock time 0. So this is how it will feel. There'll be some lights and everything. I kind of thought about doing like a little broken kind of jump bit, but this gets really dark, so we're gonna have to light this up as well. I think this is a pretty good idea. Not 100% sure what we're gonna do. Maybe make it so, I don't know. We just kind of got to build this. We kind of just I have just kind of got to build it. So let's actually work on the next area. Let's work on this bit first, because we have an idea of what this is going to be. I've never actually made a boulder kind of thing before, so this is going to be fun. I haven't tested this map out either on this mode yet, so I think the wall that starts, yeah, this is the door 1. So I can have multiple parts for a door, so I can have multiple bits to break. So if we go here, this is going to be how it is at the start. You're going to just see a little wall here. You're not going to know where you're supposed to be going. You're going to think you're going to have to go back to the start, which you're not. Let's make this bit. Actually, you know what? Because it will fit the kind of idea, I'm going to make this part here. I'm going to go to material manager. I'm going to make it like that, and I'm going to change the color to this. Cool. And then the back bit is going to be just gray. Just a dark gray. Have we got like a, yeah? This is kind of like a miniature blocked off cave bit. That the idea behind this is supposed to be that, at least. I put some crystals in the top. I'm not going to explain everything, but I'm going to give a brief meaning behind everything, at least. Okay. Yeah, this starting area, I mean, it doesn't need improving right now. I could have something pop out through this side here as well. Maybe this loops around. Maybe this side gets blocked off or something. You have to go back around. That's not actually half a bad idea. Hold on. Let's do this then. Oh my god, these parts are so... Okay, let's make it so... I don't know why that's so thin. What? That one's... Is this one thin? It is. I don't know why. Okay, let's put this up a little bit so it just makes like a door. That's why we have the dummies, so we can know how... or the humanoids, the rigs. So we know how tall we have to make things. That's a bit too tall. Okay, let's bring this to this side here, make it a lot more thin, make it one stud on the X, one stud on the Z, and I want it to be a different type of wood, because this is going to be a miniature little, like, way through. You're gonna see this at the start. You're not gonna suspect anything from this. You're gonna think, oh, this is just a little extra add-on. No, it's actually the map. It's actually part of the map. I've done this with other ones, which is really cool. I think it's really cool. I say that. It's not actually gonna be really cool if I just say I think it's really cool, but I think it's really cool. So, yeah, that's fine. I'm not a great builder. I like the way I build, but I'm not a great builder. Okay, we'll work on the door in a bit, but let's think about what we're going to do for this bit. So this is going to loop around. The button's going to be here-ish. Let's move this button. Damn it. Let's move this button over. No, I'm going to allow them to see the button from the start of the game. They're going to be like, oh, how do I get to that button? You're going to find out in the future. Because right now, you don't know. This one's going to loop around. We know what we're going to do for this one now. I'm just going to have loads of little jumps. I'm going to have obviously lighting in this. So you can actually see the jumps. I don't know how I'm going to make the jumps look yet. I might make some, like a little bridge and everything. I've got to test it all out as well. I'm going to make it so it's hard enough, but also easier-ish to complete. And then we got to think about how many lives we're going to have in this. I might also, in a testing phase, let people test the game so they can tell me how many lives they think should be on each one. Okay, so this is going to loop around. Where's this one going to go? What kind of obbies, what kind of obstacles should I put here? Is there any like thing online I can search obstacle wise? Obstacle ideas. Let's see. Because we could literally do anything. We could do theoretically. We could do you know, the general obby stuff where they have the things you jump over, the squares that you have to jump into. But you know, kind of want to go creative more, a little bit more creative at least. I could have a thing where tiles fall. So you have to jump, the tile falls, respawns, kind of that kind of thing. Because these ones do break. Yeah, so what I'm going to do... Obviously, I'm not going to make this look this, like, easy. It's not supposed to look like a perfect bit of land here. Could look a bit off. I think it's fine. That's doable. I don't know if these jumps are doable. We're just gonna have to test it and see it in a later date. Okay. Let's okay. Jesus, I had 909 views on the video that I did. That's insane. If I need this, just so I have this. Am I even? Oh, I am live. Just, I thought it was live for a second. Oh, let me bring up my stream real quick. Okay, yeah, we're fine. Cool. Okay. So ideas. Let's light up this area a little bit so we can actually build on it. Because I can't build if I can't see. It would be an objects light part. Duplicate light part. Let's bring it over here so we can actually see. We'll obviously optimize this a little bit more later on, but for now, here it is. I will make this look like it's actually supposed to be a place. So I want this to look like it works, in a sense. Like it was meant to be like this. I built a lot on this map before, so like just last night when I just got on most of the scripting, because I spent a lot of time last night working on audio and some other little features and stuff. But now I've got the basic everything. I could just start building the maps for the live stream at least, and then I can do some of my own time as well. But they do take quite some time, especially getting it all proper. So these are you can't jump to this one, I don't think, at least. So I'm gonna make it so get a new part as well, so we can. I want to make a little like jumping thing. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make little pillars. God knows where they came from. We're gonna make it so you can jump to them. Three. I feel like three would be good. Let's build these down a bit. Let's make it out of wood. It's a little bit of parkour. I don't know the full idea right now. Just want something to, jump around, and then maybe something that, like, does this motion. I don't know how to describe it, like swings. Maybe something you have to swing on. That'd be kind of cool. Oh, don't take apart the lobby. Might as well make these this material. I'm just gonna genuinely just keep building until until I have an idea, or it works. Let's besides this. Oh, don't know. I'm not 100% sure what I'm getting to here. Okay, let's make these the same color as this. Yeah, I'll rotate it differently. Let's try and rotate these the same way. Okay, so actually, I have an idea. I have an idea. I have a somewhat alright idea. So let's just work with this. So I'm going to make it so these like platforms here, you obviously need to indicate that they fall, but I'm gonna make it so you have to jump like consistently so they don't break. So let's make it. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hold on. If we make it the color of the gem things, make it so it's the gems you have to like traverse on. So locally, we're gonna make a script in these where they jump on them, they break. Let's make these. God, this is not gonna be easy to do, is it? I have to make it like obviously doable. Make this darker now. Or lighter, actually. No, I feel like darker would be better. No, not like that. Like, I mean, like... Gosh, I'm just going to do it in the color wheel. Okay. There we go. It's not ice, it's more like crystals. They're not gonna know that they fall, but you know, that's their problem. I'm gonna put a sign down or something. This is a cool idea. Maybe like a bit that's poking up that you jump around up here, maybe. Maybe like a large one here. That'd be a cool idea. So rotate this one. Make it very big because we're traversing around it and obviously gonna make it look more crystal-like as well. I'm not a professional builder, as you could tell, but we'll just go with it. We'll just go with it. Let's do a little darker so they can see the change in it. Build up and then do a little like that. Make it rotate a little different. Maybe out a little bit. And then we've got to change the colour so we can tell that it's a different part. Yeah. Make it thinner. Bit too rotated on this angle, so I'm just going to do that and bring it down. And then we can make it so I don't know. I don't know. Just kind of messing around with it. It's kind of what you got. It's not probably what you got to do, but it's kind of what I'm gonna do. This is how all these rooms started out, by the way. It just was just a lot of just tinkering around with stuff. I'm gonna make this darker. Actually, no, this is supposed to be lighter, but I think that's how the crystals go. The lighter towards the core. Then these are kind of dead crystals. That's why they're breaking. So I kind of want them to not look like they have an aura. Like these ones, you can tell they're bluish. This one's kind of dying off. This one's dead. This one's nearly dead. You can kind of tell it, the thing. I might make this one a little more blue so you can kind of tell what they normally look like. Make this bit a lot bigger. I'm gonna make this bit come off the upper wallish area. go from this part here. Still really light crystal. Just not too bright that it just destroys their eyes. But that's the idea of this. Let's say they were mining here for the crystals, and the crystals collapsed and broke structures. Like this fell from the ceiling or something. I don't know. But this kind of works. If we make this more like, you know, structural like, and then have a little bit broken bits on the side, I think this we'll be able to get away with that, hopefully. Do this, and then we do this bit. Then we get another one. Resize it and then break it like this. I reckon we could probably get away with this. Hopefully, there's not much we can really do. I mean, there's loads we can do, but there's not much I can do. You know, are they going to look too much detail into that? I mean, it looks broken. Maybe if we do a little bit on the edges here as well. We've got to show that this kind of like whacked into this bit here. So there will probably, and it kind of like did like a striking effect. So this is the bit where it stopped, snapped off, but then all the bits around here kind of fell off. Did I duplicate this bit? I did, okay. So I'm going to make this bit, you know, no, that's rotating the wrong way. That's the best I can do. Okay, let's resize this. We only want one bit here. And make this bit a lot lower. Maybe change this to 2.5 so we can move more freely. Yeah. Rotate this a little differently so it feels more varied. And make it a little shorter. And droop it down a little bit. If we rotate this way. I think about it, these were a bit too thick for like normal wooden planks. Okay, let's move this crystal a little bit out. Let's get the dummy in here so we can see how much of a jump this will be. Okay, this is nothing really, actually. Make this vary the wood actually. Here we go. So make it a little bit more mixed. Yeah, do that. change it up a little bit. Okay, this crystal I feel needs a little bit more adjusting. Kind of looks like an icicle kind of thing right now. Maybe because it's blue, but still gonna make it look a bit more mineral-like. This is not the way this is supposed to. This crystal is not working with me right now. Let's try and just make it like into a clump. Yeah, this looks better. Make it into like a clump. As a jump, it's a quite difficult one. Maybe make this little. Like this. Yeah. Okay. In the wall, we're going to have the normal kind of like rockish, kind of magma looking surface that this crystal is always located on. Make it, we want that anchored, thank you. Make it a little blue. Move it around a little bit. Oh, not over there. That's out of the map. Okay. Okay, so they're going to jump on this bit. It's still minorly alive crystal. Yeah. Going to build some structures and stuff as well. You know, that's actually an idea. I have an idea. You know the top bit here? Maybe I make it so you get to one point and then you have to parkour on the top bits. Let's rotate this. Gotta make it so it doesn't, like, you know, get in the way of the plan. And obviously they can't jump on it. That's fine. So they're gonna jump from this point to here. I'm gonna make this like that. Make the jump a little harder, and then we're going to grab one of these planks. Just, you know, whack it on the side there. It's not connected if we do it like that. Let's rotate that. Still not connected. Okay. Hopefully they don't look too deep into that. Okay. So the first platform here, we're going to jump to. And then they're going to have to... I'm going to get rid of this bit here, actually. So they're jumping around this side. We can move this along a little bit as well. Obviously, we're gonna have to test this out anyway, so it doesn't really matter where it goes. We're going to I'm gonna put this on a wood pillar here, so it looks like it actually stands. We don't know how, we're just going to go with it. It's gonna be darker. And then we're gonna put some stone at the bottom as well. You know, it looks structured. Actually, I have a better idea than that. I actually put some structure in it to make it look like it probably stands, but it doesn't. Obviously gonna have to make this non-collidable because people are probably gonna fall down there and try and climb on all this. Which I mean, I respect, but that's not what this is for. Okay. Okay. First platform looks structurally acceptable. Let's bring this down a little bit. You cannot jump on this bit. Do not try, because these are all becoming non-collidable. So just don't try. Can collide off. We'll do that after, just in case I start building with these parts. Okay. And then we're going to make it so you jump on the crystal, then you jump around this bit here. Yeah, we're gonna have a pole here on this side as well. Let's make this rotated properly. That's a start. Move this over here. It's got to be kind of the same level, but I kind of want it to not be the same. Okay. It's a little bit off. I'm going to build another one of these structural pillars. I want this one to be kind of on this side though. To be like this. I'm gonna jump from this bit to this bit to this, hopefully. Okay, we're gonna have to size that. I'm going incredibly quiet because I'm trying to like process what work I'm doing right now, as well as make it look like it actually works as a structure. I think this is not going too bad. I mean, bit by bit, I'll start getting through this one section. Obviously, this is a bigger map, so it's gonna take a little longer. That looks doable. These jumps. It looks doable, but doesn't mean it is. That's the thing. And then I'm gonna make it, so you're gonna come to here, you're gonna come to here and get this crystal here. This is another crystal I want you to jump on, so let's start working on how you're gonna do that. There's probably going to be crystals on this wall as well. There's got to be at least a few crystals just lying around the place. Maybe the huge thing rolling down at the end is going to be crystals. I don't know. Crystal, just an infinite crystal thing. Let's duplicate this. Bring this over here so we can build some structure here as well. Maybe you like circle this pole here. You go over to this bit, and then there's like a little crevice in the wall here with the button, and there's a little bit parkour here. Nope. This is going to be very small to like go on. I might change the whole idea entirely. So you're gonna, jump around this structure thing here. I'm gonna make these vary as well in the textures. We can add in things if things don't work out. That's why I'm not worrying too much if things are gonna go as I think they will. So you're gonna jump through here, up and around this. Let's test this little section out. So if I feel too cramped, so I don't want to keep working on like the same kind of idea if it's going to be too cramped. What we're going to go to the rocky start. We're going to make this not available, and we're just going to have it on the surreal shafts, which should be available. So we're going to enable that as well. So available. Okay. Let's get rid of this rig so it doesn't bother us when we're playing. Let's set the time back to the original, which I think is 12. Let's load into this game. I have a photo for it right now. We will when it's built. There's no point in taking photos when it's not fully done. We have an error. Oh, I don't have a lives thing in there. Oh, I'm an idiot. Because I recently added this, I forgot to put lives in this. So let's just do that real quick. For now, we're just going to make the lives 5. Don't need many more than that right now. Okay. I also want to make a winner's GUI at some point. So when at the end of the round it shows who won, maybe how quick they did it, how many lives they did it, and also there's going to be currency in this game as well. But it's not just going to be paid currency. Oh, the spawn point's up there. No. Bit by bit we will get there. We will fix this. I haven't tested this map in this in this thing yet. So let's go to Let's bring this to workspace. Where is the spawn point? Let's sort that out. Spawn. Why are you all the way up here, buddy? Go back down. Okay. First button. And let's move this one just a little bit closer for now, so we can actually access it. This won't be where it is, but let's just do that for now. Let's bring this back to the maps. Okay. Let's do this once again. So yeah, as I was saying, there's going to be a currency in the game. There's scrap, and scrap is the free version of the currency. I forgot what the other version is. I'll have a look at it in a minute. Basically, scrap is what you get for winning, and you can buy like game passes if you have enough scrap. So you actually don't need to spend Robux on this game. If you don't want to, at least. Can't go back. This is the old map. So, but you hit this breaks, and you got this little miniature parkour area. When you hit the first button, like I said, these break, which makes it a little bit more difficult. Kind of sort of that death area there, but that's fine. When you break this area goes... Oh god. And then somewhere we'll have like the boulder thing. Which is why we've got to make these two side bits a little longer, because for a 5-minute map this is pretty short. Okay, let's look at the data real quick. Is it data? No, let's go into the game and then we'll look at it there. We'll just go, go to the service. We'll go AFK for a second, or idle as I put it into this game. Just same thing, practically. Okay, let's go to... I think it's in self-storage session. Here we go. So we have scrap and silver. Scrap is going to be the currency you get for free. Silver is stuff you can buy with Robux. So silver's, you can buy silver, get game passes, or you can play with scrap to buy the game passes. You don't actually have to buy the game pass. I don't know what game passes I'm going to have. Maybe more lives, maybe something, maybe map select, so you can use some of your silver or scrap to, you know, select next map. It's gonna be leaderboard. This is not the finished lobby, obviously, but let's get back to creating this map. This is just an update though, to show that I've been working on this game. The 2 players, there's actually a new mode that I actually want to show. Let's go, let's turn this off. Sorry, I'm terrible at finding my own stuff. Let's go back to the rocky start real quick. And oh wait, we won. We were in the game. I'm an idiot. It's fine. Is it gonna be saved? Let's quickly do this. And then I'm gonna go into test. I'm gonna start a 2-player server so I can show another section that I made for this game, which I think works. I haven't tested this all. If there's bugs, you know, I've remade the game like 5 times now, so I'm sure it won't be too big a problem. Where's my 2 players? Here they are. To like have 2 accounts on, I want like 2 players on. It takes a lot of RAM, which I don't have that much. Okay. Let's move these over. Oh gosh. Everything's not working. This is where it crashes on stream. Oh gosh. The music's gonna get unbearable. Okay, it's now on. Oh my god. Okay. So there is 2 players. Collision is off, so you can't collide with other people, which is nice. Let's I got the other character on my other monitor. So for this character, let's just see localized as well. So nothing everything's working properly as it should be. Let's on this one just, you know, die. I think it skipped a life. That might be a little bug, but that's fine. And now in here we should be able to go. In here we should be able to. Usually you should be able to go like that, but you know, they get bugs and stuff. You know, things, you know. Oh, and now it's showing this character as a ghost, which is just great. So there is a ghost mode. Where you can, you know, be a ghost and look at the players. You won't die by touching everything. You can, you know, go through the map and everything. That mode does exist. For some reason, this account still shows us in the game though, even though it died. It might be because it skipped a life. But then, even though it should also just not do that. But I haven't tested with many things, so we're just gonna have to close this. Jesus. Many features are difficult to test on one computer at least, and that's just one thing that might be a little bit buggy is the ghost mode, which it's fine. We can fix it. It's probably just a little thing, a little few things poking through the script. I'm actually getting pretty tired, so I might actually end the stream here, but it was nice. An hour stream of just building a little bit of a map. I didn't get much of the map done, I won't lie. But I have the basic ideas, I have everything written down, so I can get onto that another later time. But yeah, this video is proof that I've been working on this, as the comments have requested. And hopefully this becomes a proper game playable and fun-ish. That's my goal at least. But anyway, if you have seen this or you're watching this after it's been recorded, thank you for watching and have a wonderful rest of your day.